Press the button, my friend.
The Out of Bounds Show is live from the Whiskey 61 Lounge in the BankPlus Studio.
Check it out.
All right, good morning. Welcome in. I was talking to Jake Manning during the break. He's with me, mssmarthomes.com. Your game day experience is powered by mssmarthomes.com. And I was like, Jake, I've got to get on your schedule. My man room, I mean, I do sports talk radio for a living, sports marketing. And my man room is pretty awesome because it's on the water, and I set it up to where I can smoke cigars with the windows that we bought in there, and you can roll them out and all that. But it's not up to snuff as far as all the cool, tricked-out stuff that mssmarthomes.com does. You're listening to Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Are we on the cameras? All right, you can watch the show right now. Go to Facebook, search the Out of Bounds Show. Facebook, search the Out of Bounds Show. And you can also go to YouTube and search Out of Bounds Sports. And I don't think we've done the helmet thing like we should have yet this week, but we will do that in the next break. And get, because you know who we need to bring up here, Blake? Tennessee. Tennessee's never up here, and they have a huge game against LSU.
Yeah. I almost moved him up there, and then I was like, nah.
Okay. All right.
didn't.
So, and maybe I think that's good. We'll bring Tennessee up at some point.
Tennessee and LSU, State and Arkansas.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Vanderbilt?
Where's Vandy? Oh,
Quick.
there it is right there.
Quick.
I don't think
Vanderbilt on the-
Vandy's ever been on the set,
Get
or
Vanderbilt
maybe
on the
once.
set.
We'll bring them on, too. All right, Jake Manning's on the Yingling Lager guest line, and I've interviewed Jake Mangum a lot, and I've interviewed Jake Manning a lot, and sometimes I mix them up depending on how fast I'm talking, but mssmarthomes.com.
Yeah, that happened a lot in college, too. The same age, people I'd be going somewhere and, miscommunication. I'd show up and they'd be like, "Where's Jake Mangum?" And they'd be like, no, we don't have him. We got Jake Manning. And then a number of times I just saw like the disappointment on the girl's face. It's tough. It was tough.
I love it. Weren't you student body president?
Yeah, I was back in my 5th year. Took a victory lap and ended up making some use out of it. So that's kind of how I ended up doing Smart Homes. Was I finished 2020, 5th year, student body president, COVID.
Oh, yeah.
No time to get a plan together.
Right.
Nowhere to get a good plan.
Right.
And then one of my buddies I was just sitting there like, man, what the hell am I going to do? And he said, man, if somebody would start a smart home business, they'd kill it. I said, well, what are we sitting here doing?
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in. And so just kind of shotgunning, cannonball run that 5th year. Ended up with no plan, and that ended up being the plan.
I think it worked out.
Yeah.
mssmarthomes.com. Let's start with the $2,500 package, then we'll talk new construction.
Yeah. Well, so we got a starter package, which is perfect for anybody that's interested in smart home stuff, but they're not wanting everything. They just want that base functionality, whether that's your personal home or your game day. The $2,500 package, it's got a little bit of everything. It's got some of the hubs. It's got some of the Chromecasts. The number of clients that still have cable that we see is astounding. And particularly because these clients have 6, 7 TVs in one house.
Yeah.
Maybe a game day that they're also paying another cable bill for. And then we educate them like, do you know what YouTube television is?
Yeah.
You can end up paying
We have it.
$65 a month rather than like your $500 cable bill.
Right.
So we'll set that up for a lot of people. We got locks and cameras, doorbells. So really it's got that base security package so you can keep an eye on your property whether you're there or not. And it's got some of the bells and
I've got
whistles for your
teenagers.
bedroom.
I need to do that.
Yeah, kids think I'm awesome. They're like, you're Mr. Wizard Man. This is cool. We can talk to stuff. Teenagers spit on my grave.
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt about it. Teenagers,
I can see that.
They are not a fan of me.
Yeah. Jake Manning, mssmarthomes.com. And the starter package, $2,500. You can go to mssmarthomes.com. All right, let's and by the way, you want your game day experience to be awesome. All right. And that's what MS Smart Homes and mssmarthomes.com can do. Jake Manning on the Out of Bounds Show and the Yingling Lager guest line. Now let's talk about new construction.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, so we are trying to transition more into new construction just because it all around makes more sense.
Sure.
I mean, first off, the wire is a lot easier to pull when the wall's not there, which we certainly appreciate. Now, everything that we do in new construction, we can also retrofit, but we find a lot of the times, people already have existing dumb equipment. And a lot of people are still buying dumb equipment when they're building a new home, whether that's brand new thermostats that aren't smart thermostats or new lock sets for the side of your house. And so just bringing us into new construction, into that early part, we can help plan the design of your home, get a good infrastructure in terms of wiring.
Sure.
A lot of people are getting ripped off on their wiring. Like, we'll go to new construction, we'll still see people pulling coax cable, like for cable. Nobody's using that. Nobody's using that.
Nobody has time for that, according to Jake Manning.
Yeah. And your outdoor lighting, like that's one of the things we see a lot is people, they smart home their whole house, but they've already got outdoor lighting, whether that's for their front yard or their backyard, their pool area. And the smart lights are same outdoors they are indoor. They're warranted for their LED, so they're like 8 years. They can be any color, any brightness. And, I really try and pitch like decorative, like Halloween's coming up. You can make those things purple, orange, purple, orange, purple, orange, purple, orange, boom.
That's pretty cool.
Bo Bounds house is the most festive house on the block right there.
I like it. Wendy would definitely like it. Jake Manning, mssmarthomes.com. Your game day experience is brought to you by mssmarthomes.com. Whether that's in your living room, your man room, patio area, boathouse, condo, game day experience when you're watching all the great games, both college and NFL, brought to you by mssmarthomes.com. So the new construction piece is going to make a lot of sense for y'all.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just all around, there's a little sticker shock, you're going and doing a retrofit. When you rolled into the mortgage, come on, what's the Sonos surround sound, I mean, when you're buying a new house,
I like the way you think.
What's another $3,500?
Right.
But I mean, being in the stadium, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Being able to turn the lights off and on or the fan off and on without getting up. I mean, it's the little things that make game day just that much better.
And how many weddings and bachelor parties are you going to this fall?
Yeah, I saw a meme the other day that I thought, I'm 25, I'm just in that phase of life. So that's what we were talking about before we got going. But friends don't let friends have fall weddings. I'd like to spread the message. I hope that people really take heart to that, because I am this football season, 10 out of the weekends.
10 weekends.
I'm
You've
gone.
got weddings or bachelor parties?
Yeah.
Or
And
wedding parties?
None of them are here.
No.
None of them are here. None of them are in Starkville. No, they're like Nashville or Hattiesburg or Birmingham. We're all over the place.
Did you see what Mike Leach said over the weekend? He said his advice is to elope.
Yeah, just don't bother anybody with any of that mess. Just get on out of here.
I
alone.
can't believe this day and age that people are still scheduling weddings between Labor Day and Thanksgiving.
I think that it has to do with the weather, and ultimately it's a selfish decision. I mean, I really do. I think they're trying to justify.
We're going to have Jake Manning and Mike Leach do a podcast on eloping during football season for sure. All right, buddy. Thanks for jumping in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Game day experience brought to you by mssmarthomes.com. They're also doing new construction. Jake made a great point on that as far as that approach. And tell your dad I said hello.
Absolutely, will do.
His dad, Dr. Mike Manning. The Men's Clinic, themanthing.com. Brilliant URL, by the way, themanthing.com. But Jake Manning in the house. And he will be watching the Mississippi State-Arkansas game from somewhere in Hattiesburg this weekend.
Probably very safe while I'm on the way up in the car, yeah.
Be good, bud.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, Jake Manning, mssmarthomes.com. Starter package is only $2,500. Yes, they're doing new construction. Your game day experience is powered by mssmarthomes.com. That's mssmarthomes.com. Hit it right now and go ahead and schedule Jake and his team to come to your house.